Hi everyone, thanks for joining me. Carol Ann here. I'm going to be doing a Christmas card today, and I want to use this Winter's Chill Fairy that I got. I really loved it. That I thought, that she would make a beautiful frost fairy. I know she looks very cold on here, but I'm just going to do her as a frost fairy, a bit of a snow fairy. So I thought that would be nice. With this stamp, I'll put a link in. It's from the Card Hut. I'll put a link in where you can buy it. But when you get it, you get the fairy, and you get extra wings to decoupage, and of course you get the Sentiment Winter's Chill. I won't be using that today. I won't be using that sentiment today. I'm going to use a Christmassy one. I'm going to put her on a printed background. I'm sure lots of you crafters have got your Christmas backgrounds out there, and I thought this one would work perfectly because it's got the lovely little deer in the side, and that's part of a funky fossil set of papers called White Magic. And I love these papers. They're really nice. Again, I'll leave links for it. You know, I leave links for everything. If I can remember to do everything, I'll leave links. And I've pre-stamped her and cut her out because I want to decoupage her on the card like this. So in the background here, I want to add some extra trees. And I've got some Inkylicious ones. I'm going to try. I've not tried these before. I bought these a couple of months ago, and they just look a nice size for everything. So I'm going to have a go at that. So we'll start on the background. So I'm going to do them in like a grey. Like that. So when she's there, the trees are there. I want to do a sentiment here, and for that I've got a woodware stamp which says wishing you peace and love at Christmas. So I want to make sure that that's going to fit in before I pop the trees on. So let's pop that in there. I'll do that one first. And I'm going to use the VersaFine Clair Twilight. Let's stamp that down. That's nice, isn't it? I'll just give it. Oops! I'll just give it. Throwing everything about. Just give it one more. One in my box. Fun and games. There we are. So I can get those trees now, and pop them up there. And for this, I'm going to use the VersaFine Clair Morning Mist, because I just want them lightly in the background. Oh, those are lovely, aren't they? They're really nice. So she's down here because she's going to sit a little bit off the thing. And I might do just some there. In fact, I'll do them at, do one there. It's nice the morning mist, isn't it? It's very subtle. I think that might do actually. Have some trees in the back there. Yeah, lovely. Okay, put that over there. So that's done. That's the stamping done. And now we'll colour the fairy and her wings, because I've cut all the wings out like this. And I'll just do her skin first. I'm using the Copic markers. Do her ears, her elf ears. And her face. Just throw hair there. Okay, I'm going to use my Spectrum Noir just to do a bit of shading. The Copic marker one is a tad dark, I find. So I'm just going to use this one. Just to shade in the ears and around her chin and her cheekbones. A little bit under her eyes. Don't forget, everything lightens with alcohol markers. So even if it goes on and you think, oh, that is very dark, just give it a chance to lighten. But I do find this does lighten very well. And around her hands. Shade around there. And her feet. The light's coming this way, so this is the shading for that. Got a ring on the toe. And I think I'll colour her toenails as well. That would be good. So that's just giving it a bit of depth. The very darkest one, just to go along the edge. You can see it lining already, can't you? Getting lighter. So that's done. Oops. And for her outfit, I want to use my Inktense pencils. I want to try that. But before I do, I'm going to test it on a bit of card. Make sure it's the right colour. And I'm using my water brush just just add in a little bit of water. I haven't even squeezed that, and see it's damp. But yes, that's nice. I'm going round where I'm going to shade it, because once I add the water I can lighten then. The fabric there. This is her leg here. So then when I add my water, and you see how I can spread that, I'm going round. Again, I haven't put any extra water on my brush, it's just damp. There we are. I've just noticed that she's got some skin here. And there. It's easy to miss bits, isn't it? Okay. My blue back. And of course that's her. She's got her knees up to her chin there. This is her shoulder here. If you're unsure, just refer back to your picture that's on your thing, which I just noticed that this is her shoulder here. So I'd missed that. So it's very helpful. There's the picture. There we are. Okay. Put that blue down there. And this is the other part of her outfit here. Because it's like a skirt, I think, this. It's a skirt over her leggings, these leggings. Just check you're in shot and you can see this. Yeah, good. Okay, oops. Throwing it all about. So can you see the nice light spaces there? And that just gives you your shading nicely. So don't think you have to colour fully in with your pencils, because it's always on your brush. So it's a bit like using paints, because they are watercolour, these. then go over with your pencil just to shade and darken some areas like that. You don't have to wet it again. You can just shade like that. And then if you want to blend again, you can blend a bit. Don't blend too much on your card because unless you're using watercolour card, which is a little bit more durable. This is 300 GSM that I'm using at the moment. She's got a collar here. I'll just do that a little bit, that in blue. There we are, like that. And for her wings, I'm going to use the PB144 of my Maya markers, because that's a very palish blue. Because I want her wings not fully coloured in a colour, because I want them a bit white with it being frosty and snowy. So just using it sort of as a shading, because I'm going to glitter these up. But I know you guys who know me know I do love a bit of glitter. But you don't have to use glitter if you don't want. Just spotted the rest of the top brown there as well. I want to colour that in. That's nice. Okay, her arms, and actually, just trying to figure out where the leg comes down. The leg comes down there. There's just like a little bit, isn't there? There. That's the blue. Just a bit of blue there. And that defines where her arms are. Okay. I'm going to use like a bit of a lilac-y colour. Let's just try this. See what colour this is. No, that's too blue. Let's try that. Yeah, I quite like that. So her arms, she's got a band across her arm there. And just in between these. Because I want all the colours to blend with each other. She's got like spikes on these sleeves. So I like that. Because it's a bit like, you know, the branches when you get the spikes on the branches. They always get me when I go in the garden. No matter how you try to avoid it, they get you. So with my water brush, ooh, that's a lovely colour, isn't it? That one, by the way, is peacock blue. The other blue that I did a trouser is called iris blue, if you've got Inktense. As you colour it, it all comes together, doesn't it? The whole image of it. I think those colours blend in very nicely. And this leg. I'll highlight these other lines later. Oh, that's looking good. Let's go over with my Maya again, just to darken some of that. See if it stays dark, because it's gone very, very light as that, hasn't it? They do dry very light. Just on her ankles there, on her arms. And I'm going to use a highlighter and see if that lightens the lines. Might not. Oh yeah. Might do that with glitter as well. This is an Imala one I'm using, in case you're wondering. I always mention what I'm using if I can, because there's nothing worse, I think, than watching somebody make something and not know what they're using. Her eyes now, I think. Oh, I've missed a bit where I've not cut round her feet. Just realised that. That's my rubbish for fussy cutting it, Sam. There we are. I think I've got a baby blue somewhere. It's another baby blue. Just gone missing. This is my Pro marker. So just use that for a bit of shading. This is called Powder Blue. I'm going to use a little bit of grey for a hair because I basically want it to stay white. To keep with the frost theme. Onto the edges. That's it. So a bit of grey. Again, I'm going to go with my Pro markers. This is a number, that's a number 1. And that's a 3. And that's a 2. So I'll go with the 1. Then with the 2, this is cool grey. As you're doing it, leave a little bit of white to show where the bend is. Like that. Finally the 3, just a dark shade. At the roots and out. There we are. Shall we do her lips blue? She's feeling a bit cold. Her eyes blue. And with my black fine point tip, this is 0.9, I'm just going to go over her eyes, just to bring those eyes out. Like that. And her eyelashes. Like that. A little bit of Posca blue on her lip at the bottom. That's it. So she's looking very nice, isn't she? And on her head, she's got a band, and I'm doing that with a Uniball silver. It's called the Uniball, and they really are fantastic. They look amazing. I don't know if you can see that. Can you see that? Right, now while that bit's drying, I'm just going to do her wings for the decoupage. What did I do with that blood? Here we are. So again, and darken with the Pro marker. shading. This is going to go on her shoulder there, just there. So the shading is underneath here. This one goes on the other side. And now we'll glitter it all up. Just put up all this to one side for a minute. And we'll glitter it all up. Because she's got frost coming down from her ears. So, the snow has come on her hair. There, down. And here. She's got dripping ice off her ears. Poor fairy. She needs to get back inside, doesn't she? Into a fairy hut. And then up the wings. They're amazing wings these are, aren't they? I really love these. You know, it's just sending a card sometimes that's a bit different from the normal stuff, isn't it? That you just want the odd one a bit different. Using my Quickie glue pen. Just found another bit I haven't cut. Yeah, I bet you spotted that. Okay, before that dries, let's get the glitter on. She's looking lovely, isn't she? And very, very frosty. Let's just pop that in there and get the glitter back. I'm waiting for some more of this glitter to come. It's the Chloe, I think it's Diamante Sparkle. Yes, Diamante Sparkle. And it really is fabulous for frost. Okay, so on these spikes. Some of these bits. You can always have a look there on anything you might have missed. Oh, she's very sparkly, isn't she? And then I'll do these wings for the decoupage. Put that to one side while I just put my glitter away. Because I think we're all glittered up now. And just double check. I think I'm going to do her nails. I'm going to use a fine marker for that. Find a blue. I use the Arteza fine markers, and do her nails. Do her nails. Yeah. I think we've got everything. And we'll build up our card now. So let's pop her over there. And what I've got is I've got an 8x8 card, and I've got some the pearlized blue paper. So I'm going to mat and layer. So I'll do that now. I'll mat and layer this. Don't know if you can hear that noise outside. That's my husband mowing the lawn outside. The weather's a bit rubbish, but I think that's running out. That's run out. See if this one works. Go off with my glue. So get that central like that. And of course, don't forget to stamp in your card before you start building up your card. Stamp inside and in the back if you want. I like to stamp on the back, and I use the trees and winter wishes from the Card Hut's Have a Nice Day, which is the country colour collection. And I thought, yes, I like to decorate my cards fully, and the envelopes as well. I usually do my envelopes as well with some sort of decoration. I'll do the white now. Lay it on there, and then this blue one. I will. No, still not working. Put some of that on. In the middle like that. Then of course we've got that one that we've used for this as our background. It's nice, isn't it? I really love that. Add a bit of liquid glue as well. Nice way to use up your Christmas papers, this. So make sure it's lined up okay. And then our fairy is going to sit at the side there. Right at the side of the little deer there. That's looking lovely, isn't it, that with the trees? Just want to Just want to add a few little drops of Posca as snow. A little bit on those berries. A bit of extra snow. A bit nice. Now I'll just pad this up using the Sticks 2 foam pads. I'll put one down that side as well, just across there. There we are. I think the card huts have got a launch in October, early October on Create and Craft, and I'm pretty sure this Winter Chill Fairy might be on there if you prefer to buy at Create and Craft, or you can just go to the card huts and get one that you want. I'm going to sit her there, right next to the deer. He's watching her, isn't he? Let's see. Oh, pretty. That one goes on her shoulder there. So I want to have some of that stood up. Remember to, if you're going to cut a sticky pad, cut it with the paper on. Don't cut it when it's off, or as it goes all over your scissors. Ruins your scissors. Pop it back on if you need to cut again. That's going on there. There we are. And this one goes here, which I'm just going to glue. Like that. That was around her fingers there. And that can then be bent up like that. There we are. And the other one goes up here. And again, I'm going to glue that one. I wish really I just glued that one. I think it'd be difficult to get off now. Or maybe not. Maybe not. Nice one. Yeah, I think I prefer them glued and just bent. Yeah, that sits better on her shoulder, doesn't it, like that? Oh, she's pretty, isn't she? Isn't she lovely? She is gorgeous. Right, let me get a piece of black card. Put that under. There we have her. See that? It's made a really pretty Christmas card as that, hasn't it? How lovely. Well, I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, give us a thumbs up. Feel free to share, and if you're new to the channel, feel free to subscribe. Thank you very much for joining me and for watching my tutorial today. See you soon. Bye bye.